Hey everybody, Mr. Caldwell here with the 11th grade English spring semester book projects. They are different than what I've done before, so make sure you're paying attention because these are the ones that will be accepted, not other stuff. So make sure you're paying close attention here. All right. So first of all, here are the due dates. Oops, get the right cursor button going there. All right. So the first one will be due on Friday, February the 27th by midnight. The fourth quarter one is due by Friday, May the 8th, again by midnight. But those are about a week and a half, 2 weeks before the end of the grading period, so that I have time to get those graded and you can see how those affect your grades as well. Okay, so just a quick overview for it. You can select any appropriate, oops, that kicked in and was supposed to. Not sure if you saw that or not, but computer went a little crazy. All right, so any appropriate teacher-approved book of your choice. If you've got questions, you've had me before, you know that I'm pretty wide open on the books that you choose for that. And then different this semester, you're going to complete the project and a one-page typed report. Okay, and I say that because we're not doing as much writing this time, so there's more writing to balance that out for it. Okay? So a lot of different options and things that you can go through for some stuff here. Okay, now. Note that the rubric in here has it as 100 points. I think I've got it as 100 right now in PowerSchool and Google Classroom. That will adjust as we get near to the time for that because I want it to be about 10% of your quarter grade. I just don't know exactly what all those points will be. So it's in there as 100. Wouldn't surprise me if it's not far off of that though. Okay? And then you've got to choose a different one each quarter. You can turn it in early if you want for review. If you send it to me, I'll look it over, give you feedback. And as many times as we can turn that before it's due, I'm willing to do that. And I've had some students do that 3, 4, 5 times. They're getting 100% at the end because I know that they've done everything and I've seen everything that I want adjusted for that. Okay. Um, so I do have a banned book list, which is ironic for an English teacher, right? Basically, it's any book that has been taught as part of a class or is being taught as a part of a class in the school system for that. Now, if you're from another school, I don't know those things, so I'm hoping for honesty from you, but these are the Fayette County school books. So I would all the way from 7th grade up. You can see the list. You can go back and look through this document. It's posted in Google Classroom as well, so you can see those things in there. Okay. If you're taking more than one English class, please talk to me. Let's figure out how to make this so that you can use your book project for another class and mine at the same time. Now, that is an exception to my thing of you have to do these things, right? But if you're taking more than one English class, you got a lot going on right now, and we need to figure out how to make you be as successful as possible. So if you got more than one English class, talk to me, okay? If you haven't talked to me, too bad, so sad. You made a choice. Okay, so here's the project options. Okay. Again, these are the only ones that I will accept. Number one, a Spotify playlist. So you create a playlist of 10 to 12 songs that represent things and people, stuff throughout the book. Okay, so you're creating the soundtrack essentially. Okay. For each of those songs, you're giving me 2 to 3 sentences, okay, and then share with me the link to that as well as the document. Okay. That document, if you'd like, you can or that link, you can put it in the document. Concrete poetry, the shaped poetry. You've got to write at least 5 original concrete poems inspired by the book. You write them, not AI. Remember my AI policy. Okay? You got to have at least 10 lines, and it's got to be really looking like that shape that you need it to be. And they've got to connect to things in the book and be very clear about that. Okay? The next one is book report in a bag. Okay? And I do have a link there showing some examples of this. So take a paper bag. If you need a bag, I can help you get that. Use a Walmart bag, something, tote bag, whatever, some type of a bag, okay? Trash bag. Okay. Pick a bag. Okay? So 10 to 8 to 10 physical objects, actual things that represent stuff from the book. Okay? With each of those, there's got to be a written tag along with it explaining why you chose it, what the relevance is to the book, what's going on here, okay? And through that. Book bentos, that's a different thing that I ran across recently in there. So this is a photograph or things that are laid out flat of the different things. So instead of putting them into a bag, you actually lay them out on the table and take a picture of them with that. Okay? So basically, they're the same. 3 and 4 are really the same thing. Just one is you actually hand the bag in with the stuff, whereas the book bento, you take a picture of those things and the explanation. So the advantage of the book bento is that you could go out and find images, or you could create images on AI even, and put all those together into one scene. You don't have to go and buy things. Okay? So if money's an issue, balance out wise choice there. So those are your only choices. Then you're going to give me a one-page typed report. Okay. Uh, 12-point font, 1-inch margins, double spaced, the standards in there. Okay. A summary of the book that's about a half a page. You're going to explain the project that you chose, okay, and how that connects in there and something that you learned or found meaningful. Okay. Then in addition, you have these 5 questions that you have to answer in there. Okay. And you got some length to this. We're focusing very hard on writing this semester, as you can see. Okay. And you'll see from the grant project and stuff we're doing as well. So writing's a big thing this semester. So answer these 5 questions in there. The central theme or message of your book and how's the author communicate it. A character, how they changed, the conflict, the settings, and if you could add to the book. And you can read the questions more in depth there, but you can see what they are. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah. So there's the rubric, the quality of it, the one-page report, the required questions, and how it's presented and how professionalism looks. Is it on time? Okay. I gave a checklist here. These are the things that you need to have. So at the end, when you look through, did I complete my project? Do I have the one-page type report? Did I answer the 5 required questions in addition to that? Did I get it submitted neatly and on time? There's what you need to do. So when you got questions, focus on that piece right there, step through everything. If you have questions, please come and see me and let me know about that stuff. Okay. So that's what I've got, and hopefully you enjoyed that. And we'll talk to you later. And